Welcome to another CAN diagnostic video. In today's video we have a Scania P410 that is presented to us with an engine warning light, possibly emissions related. I think it's got I don't know how to get it up. It's going to come up saying it's going to go into limp mode within 90 clicks. So for that we are going to use, I think we'll probably use SDP3. Let's get this set up. Right, so the program's loaded and we are going to go to maintenance. This might take a few seconds. Just pause it. Okay, and we're in. And the code we have in the engine management system is SCR system. Description of the code. The measured nitrogen oxide content after the catalytic converter is higher than it should be. Right. So, okay, this is quite a common problem on these. The rear knock sensor or the post knock sensor or downstream, whatever you want to call it, quite often can give false readings on them. The cats can obviously get blocked up themselves, especially if these engines, when you're doing short journeys, it's no different to a car. They can fill up with soot pretty quick. In fact, they can fill up with soot a lot quicker than a van or a car can. I'm just going through some of the data. Exhaust gas pressure corresponding 230 bar. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, let's just check. There's nothing in the actual SCR system ECU, which is unusual. But it definitely is in the engine. So I think, yes. Okay, right. This thing's so fucking slow. Functions. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try regenerating it. See how we look after that. Fully neutral. We are now. Yep. Should close itself. Right, I'll start the engine. It's going to get a bit noisy. You can't stay with me throughout all of this because it's going to get very noisy in here. We'll wait for the engine to warm up, and you can rejoin when it gets a bit warmer. Just waiting for the ash and soot content to come up on the screen. We'll read that, and then we'll, after the process, we'll just slow down for. The soot input value is low and does not seem to need any regeneration of the particle filter. Yes, I want to run this despite that. We'll wait for the temperature to warm up a little bit. 74 is a bit too cold. See, on the rear knock sensor, 0 particles per million. That's not right. That should be higher than that. Even if it's a new cat, it should still be showing at least 1 or 2. But it's going to do this for a while. We've got anything further down. $57. I don't know what 57 that is, but 57 minutes or what, but this thing's going to get toasty. You should imagine it goes up to about 500-600 degrees. As you can see now, it's going to take off soon, so we'll pause it for now and rejoin in a bit. Alright, so it definitely is minutes, as you can see on the dash. Particulate filter regeneration finished in 56 minutes, so I see in approximately 56 minutes. Right, we're about halfway through. You can see how the NOx part per million is rising up and then falling back down. There's the dosing module adds that blue and then takes it away again. Have a quick look at it. Let's 27 minutos. Getting hot. Can you smell it? Okay, it's finished the regen. So we're going to exit this. No, wrong one. Right, so just flicking through some of these old faults. So click here to show inactive, and we'll go to this second one. See, this happened the day before. This happened yesterday, where it's showing NOx sensor T131 upstream of the catalytic converter indicator value, which is too low. Fault in the NOx sensor. The NOx sensor is fitted outside of the exhaust flow. Right, so basically that's what our fault is. NOx sensor upstream of the catalytic converter, upstream. Okay, so that's one before, pre, or whichever way you want to describe it. So we've given the cat a good clean out. Got it nice and hot, about 600 degrees. Let it cool down. We'll get the tipper back up on this, and we'll look for that NOx sensor, and we'll see what we can find at that. Right, this is the cat underneath here. This sensor here, this is the one after the. This is one after the cat, so this is one that's going up the tailpipe and out to the outside wheel. So that's post. We want pre, which you can't see because it's down here. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to take all of this off, take this side panel off, and it's going to be one of these modules. So without further ado, let this to cool down a little bit because it's still a bit toasty and it bloody stinks. So be back with you once I've dismantled. Right, we got all this covering off. So this is your pre. Just get in there. That's your pre NOx sensor at the back. This one here, this is your temperature sensor. The NOx sensor runs down the back. Up the channeling. As you can hear, this is still bloody hot. and into the NOx monitor here. So the plug, there's 4 wires, or will be 4 wires, pair of ground and 2 CAN lines, and that's it. Now, we don't have any communication problems, we don't have any current faults with the NOx sensor sending or receiving information, so there's no need for me to check the CAN lines or the pairing ground. That would be a hard fault, and it wouldn't self clear. So we're going to take this off and we're going to replace it. Right, so we've got the new one fitted. This is the old one. Looks just like an O2 sensor at this end, only with a lot more wires. So let's have a climb up. Ooh. See if the engine light's gone out or not. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Sorted. Right. So that's without deleting the codes. Let's delete them. Read the codes again. Nothing there. Read it, nothing. Just go into the SCR control unit and nothing again. Right, that concludes this riveting episode. Until next time, ta-da.